Zerillo with the Leroy Weekend Gazette and Batavia Daily News, and I'm here with the Section 5 Class B2 champions, Leroy girls basketball. Come on. Awesome. So, Coach, I've been watching this team since the beginning of this run, coming into sectionals as the 6th seed, only winning 10 games in the regular season. I think a lot of people might have counted this team out early, but just tell me, at what point during this run did it really feel like, you know, we have something to prove? We're gonna really have a shot at a run here.
Well, we felt, you know, really the last 5 games of the regular season that we were headed in the right direction. We didn't view ourselves as a team with 10 losses in the 6th seed. We knew, you know, we played Avon close 2 games. We knew Marcus Whitman was right there with us. We knew we were comparable to Cuba, so we felt like we could really make a run as long as we kept playing hard and doing the right things along the way.
Elevate your game. Specialties, custom apparel, and promotional products take the time to get to know you. They'll listen and guide you based upon your needs, budgets, due dates, and more. Their team of designers will create custom artwork just for you or your business for any occasion. See something that you like online or in catalog? Just show them and they'll bring your creation to life. In-house screen printing, embroidery, and they are a local business in Geneseo, New York that's been providing quality custom apparel and promotional products since 1990. Give Specialties a call or visit them online for all your promotional needs.
Talking about that Avon game, taking the 2 close losses in the regular season, but then coming into sectionals where it really matters and taking the win. It felt like the defense was big in that one. The defense has been big throughout, and I felt like the defense was big again here tonight. Tell me, what has been working so well for you and the squad to continue to have these great defensive performances in and out?
Well, they're all always on the same page. When we game plan, it isn't just, you know, me and coach talking at practice. You know, it's all 10 girls talking at practice, game planning, you know, communicating with each other, asking questions, and, you know, they're really a part of the game plan. They buy into it every single game, so, you know, that's really been the key.
Now, it got close there down at the end, maybe a little bit shocking when they drained that 3 to send it into OT there. But came out strong in OT and came out with a win in the end. What was sort of the conversation between you and the girls once it was going into OT to come out strong and ultimately come away with the win?
Well, it's been the same conversation for us really all season, is that we don't get too high on their runs, or we don't get too high on our own runs, and we don't get too low on theirs. They went on a run, it just happened to be at the end of the game, and at that point it's just a reset for us and just do what got you the lead in the first place, and that was play good defense, move the ball, take good shots, and that's what we did for that next 4 minutes in overtime.
Now, this team is very young, being led by a majority sophomores here. It feels like the sky's the limit for this team, you know, getting the championship here, not only to go far in the state tournament, but to also potentially come back strong next season. In your opinion, like, what are your expectations as you look towards the state tournament now and then just on into the future with this young core that's already proven that they can win against the best?
Well, it's the same thing it's always been. We just take it one day at a time, one practice at a time, one game at a time. So it's nice to walk away with this win. We prepare for the Saturday game. You know, we see what happens there. After this season, we prepare in the off season, then the next season rolls around. So it's really just, again, just taking it one day at a time for us.
Awesome, thank you. Now, Maddie, so named an all-star this tournament. A lot of great performances from you throughout the tournament here. Tell me, what has been some of your favorite memories on this run as you now take the championship here?
We have some pretty crazy pregame rituals. We follow the same order every time in the locker room before the game, and we just spend time with each other on the way to the games and from the games, and it's just super, super fun.
So, maybe a little bit shocking again that they were able to pull off the comeback there in the late stage and send it to OT, but another strong performance there in the 4th quarter from you and the girls. What was key for you on the court to be able to keep your head in the game and ultimately come out with the win?
Definitely just keeping encouraging my teammates. I knew that we were really good under pressure. We always come back with a comeback, especially Avon and Marcus Whitman, and I knew that if we got fouled, the girls would make their free throws, and I knew we would just come back and take the win.
Awesome, thank you. Now, Bailey, you were named the tournament MVP. First off, how does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Now, I think it was either you or Maddie that had told me after the Avon game that you had something, that your team had something to prove, that you weren't the underdogs, you weren't a team to be forgotten about or counted out, and you've definitely proved that here. Just tell me what has been key, in your opinion, to be able to go on the run that you and your team have and ultimately walk away with the championship.
I think we really pushed our defense like a lot in practice. Every game we all commit, and we got to get this done. Defense, if we're not taking shots, our defense will make up for it. Even if we're having a bad game, we always have a good defensive game no matter what.
All right, last question here. Now you're moving on to the B crossover against whoever wins this game here, Waterloo or Dansville. It's going to be a tough outing either way, but what is your outlook towards the rest of the tournament now as you look towards states, having proved so much already?
I mean, they're both really good teams no matter what. We got to push ourselves. I think we have a good shot, even though they are maybe better than us. We lost to Dansville once. That was mid-season when we were in a span of like 5 games in a week. So I think if we keep pushing in practice, and this definitely will help a lot, our win tonight, want us to do better than the next game.